I am going to talk about the Bengal election results today. And the key question that I have in my mind is, did TMC lost the election or did BJP win the election? So basically, you might say that BJP has won the election, but I would rather like to say that TMC lost the election. TMC made the way clear to BJP, and TMC actually made it possible for BJP to come in the power in West Bengal. But why am I telling this? There are several reasons and several examples of couple of incidents that has actually taken place in the entire West Bengal in the recent time period, which made it possible for BJP to come in the power of West Bengal. What are the incidents and what are the key points that I am going to talk right now? I am starting with this particular point, that is VVIP culture and perception gap. In West Bengal, VVIP culture was onto a different level in the recent time period. The local political leaders of TMC, the local political supporters of TMC, they took VVIP culture onto a different level, and the attitude of those particular individuals relating to the party, relating to different incidents, that actually made the people feel that the party is not working for the people. The party is rather working for some of the VVIPs of the state. And people slowly started to become frustrated, and they actually, the result that you are seeing currently is actually the output of that entire frustration. I can give you an example in the Salt Lake Stadium when that incident happened, that when Messi arrived in the Salt Lake Stadium, there the tickets were sold worth around 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 rupees, and some tickets were worth 15,000, 20,000. People went to see Messi, but they were completely unable to see Messi. I mean, it was quite impossible to observe a single glance of Messi. So in that particular incident, what really highlighted was basically the VVIP culture, that all the VVIPs were actually entering the stadium, they were handshaking with Messi, they were taking selfies with Messi, and people actually started to feel that the VVIP culture has reached a next level in West Bengal, and nothing was allowed for the common man of the West Bengal. Everything was actually allowed to the VVIP culture, to the VVIPs of West Bengal. So this frustration towards the VVIP culture actually resulted in the output that we are currently seeing now. Okay, so that is the first point that I am going to discuss. This is extremely, the VVIP culture is one of the major causes why TMC lost. Secondly, I am going to talk about the SSE recruitment scam. We all know about this particular thing. There are different contradictions about the different opinions also. I am not going to talk about the contradictions and all those things, but it was quite clear that this scam was initiated by the government, by the party itself, because there were prominent proofs about that particular things, that they were actually taking bribes and giving these jobs of teaching staffs. And when that entire thing got into light, the entire scam got exposed, then there were several aspects of the political unrest that has happened, and this SSC recruitment scam actually took away a huge voting proportion from TMC. The people were completely frustrated, the people were completely they were completely distressed upon the government. Whatever they had done in this particular scam, the people actually completely, they lost their trust on the government. Next is the Archikar incident and law and order concerns. I would rather say that in the earlier phase, when actually TMC got into the power in West Bengal, in that time period, the Singur incident was, I would say the Singur incident was one of the major causes which actually led TMC into the power. And in the context of 2026, I would say the Archikar incident was one of the major cause which actually led BJP come into the power of West Bengal. because if the Archikar incident was not there, I would rather doubt that TMC would still have won the elections, because when the Archikar incident happened, the political stand of the entire TMC government, their spokespersons, I would say that it was not appropriate. Whatever comments they have passed, whatever standings that they have taken into the entire standpoint, it was not appropriate. And the entire nation was watching all these things, because this was a national issue at that point of time. So, at that point of time, a strong political standpoint, a strong opinion, a strong response should be shown from the government, but there was no such strong response from the government, and the government was actually trying to hide and conceal the entire thing, and the public was actually observing all those things, and this entire thing actually become a national issue. So public was highlighting all the aspects of this particular incident, and I think that TMC actually thought that public might forget all this thing till the election comes, but public actually remembered all these things, and all of these things are accumulating, and the accumulation got so much powerful that the entire government is now being overthrown. Okay, so this is, I would say, this is the nail in the coffin for TMC, the Archikar incident that has happened, and the response that was being shown by TMC in this particular incident, the response was extremely bad. The response that they have shown, I would say that response is majorly responsible for their defeat. And there are some other causes also: anti-incumbency and long tenure effects. TMC is in the power for 15 years. There are several points. People always actually are talking about these particular things: corruption, infrastructure, public services. All of these things are coming out in and being highlighted in the news, being highlighted in social medias, in digital medias. So there was a strong opinion based that was being created in contrast to the TMC. Okay, so that is another point that I would say. And if we talk about opposition growth and political competition, I would rather say that this point is the least important, because people haven't casted their vote to BJP just because they love BJP. No, this is not the point. People is actually willing to take up a new government. They are willing to cast a reform. That's why they have casted their vote to BJP, because they were the most strong opposition. People haven't casted their vote to BJP because they love BJP, they want to see BJP in power in West Bengal. They have casted their vote to BJP because they were completely frustrated to TMC and their behaviors and their political agendas, their activities, their scams, their corruptions. I am not saying that some party is good, some party is bad. Every party is more or less kind of same. But I would say the recent frustration that are built up because of the activities shown by TMC is actually leading to this type of particular result that we are currently seeing today. So these are some of the major causes of TMC losing the election, and I would rather prefer to say this, that TMC has lost this election, not I am going to say that BJP has won the election.